Callie, NVIDIA started off the year by hitting all-time highs. Does that mean the AI trade's back?
Well, it certainly seems so, Brett. I mean, we're in a week where CES is happening in Las Vegas. I'm sure all the execs there are talking about AI. But this year, I don't think the AI trade is just NVIDIA.
Yeah, the AI tentacles really seem to be spreading at this point, touching across a lot of different industries. You're even seeing it in conference calls materialize all over the place.
Yeah, and I was looking at this, Brett. I wrote my almanac on January 5th, outlining some of the themes that we're watching that could define this bull market. And I was digging into earnings calls that lots of people listen to for guidance on, what products they're watching, what strategies these companies are looking into. And AI popped up a lot. I think 1 out of every 5 S&P companies mentioned it. And, I have this chart of the top 20 companies who mentioned AI on earnings calls last quarter. And it's not just big tech, Brett. You see software, you see hardware on there, you see a few telecoms, you see IBM. I mean, that's a blast from the past.
IBM, Hewlett-Packard, there's everything from the new to the old getting involved in it, and for good reason. It's got a lot of untapped potential, and as much as we all talk about ChatGPT and OpenAI and Microsoft, AI chatbots and large language models are just one component of it. It's really stretching everywhere from cybersecurity to software to semiconductors, kind of all over the place. And that's why we've seen such big moves in NVIDIA for starters, but as well as AMD, Broadcom, Qualcomm. It really is having a big effect on these companies that play a role in AI's development.
Yeah, and it's so interesting because whenever I talk to people about the AI trade, they always go to big tech, which is the obvious first target of AI. I mean, don't get me wrong, but AI is so much broader than that. And I think this year we could see, other industries tap in, and we could see the use cases that could spread to industries outside of tech. We may even see AI lift profits in other areas as well.
Sure. I mean, tech gets sort of the spotlight when it comes to AI, but what AI can do for other industries and sectors, whether it's everything from healthcare to agriculture, drones, robotics, it plays this big role. And I don't just mean drones and robotics in the sense of a play on tech. I mean in the sense of, how drones play a role in oil rig maintenance, or how robots play a role in the manufacturing space. So it really is a wide reaching. It's not just a big tech story. It's not just a Magnificent Seven story.
Yeah. So do you think the robots are going to take all of our jobs?
Not in 2024.
Yeah, we're just talking about the next year, right? But really, I think that there are a lot of efficiencies that AI could help us with. And, if this is true, if we see those use cases, that's a great thing for society, especially if you are like me and you believe that, AI is a net benefit to society. It's not out here to take over the world. I mean, we thought that about tractors too, but obviously the world moved on and we came up with bigger and better technology, and tractors helped us get here.
To some degree, there will probably be an overlap and there will be some elimination when it comes to jobs. But for the most part, I think AI is going to be a tool that we use to work alongside us, help us be more efficient, help us boost our productivity more than AI is going to take all of our jobs.
So when you're thinking about AI this year, maybe the takeaway is to think outside the box.
Yeah, this year could be the year of the haves and the have-nots, and we'll see some separation in the AI trade on who's really got it.
If you want to read more about AI and what we think the next chapter is, check out the Investor's Almanac. It's 4 themes that we're watching going into 2024, including AI and a few others that you probably want to read about.